cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Cops. I am your host, Stephen A. Smith, and today we have another episode and a new angle. I'm trying a new angle out. I set my tripod up in a different position in my room, and we're seeing how that goes. I normally set it on my bed, but now it's on the floor. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and comment and post and send it to your mom, your grandmother, your sister, your brother, your cousin, and your uncle and your aunt.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
I didn't mean to hit that button.
For the shrimp?
That's the one I meant to hit, baby. What's up? Also, remember to always never forget to travel through time and space to the bayou and back. I was bet money that I wouldn't remember to say that for this episode, and I remembered because I can remember things. So welcome back, guys. We're doing it. We're live. Not really live, but we are doing it. So I put a Zen in so I have a really wet mouth. Real quick, dude. I had Angelina on last week, and I went to film an intro for that episode. I hope this is also in cinematic mode. I hope it doesn't look like shit, because whether it does or not, I'm uploading it, dude. I'm not recording this twice, and I'm not going to get behind on episodes. I also had a clip for this week's episode that kind of aged out. Didn't post it. I do a social media clip for every episode, and that episode was recorded 2 weeks ago, which was much closer to the elections, and the clip that I had cut was much more appropriate for 2 weeks ago. Now it's not, so didn't get uploaded. No clip this week. What was I saying? I had Angelina on last week, who I filmed an intro for that episode, and the intro ended up being too big. Because of some technical settings, the file was too big. That's also why the audio's been cutting out. I'm 90% sure that the reason the audio stops is because once the audio file gets to a certain size, it stops recording. I'm almost certain that's why. So that's why the Angelina episode, there were 2 or 3 spots where the audio cut out, and that's why you hear my iPhone microphone instead of my actual microphone. That also happened on, I do believe, the episode right before that, where the audio cut out, because once it gets to about 45 minutes, that's when that audio file gets to a certain size, and the Ableton just stops recording. So that's why that happened, and that's why. So I think I have that figured out now. And the reason that I had it set that high, because if yours, the kilohertz, if they're too low, there's a latency issue. So what I say and what I hear, there's a slight delay, and it feels weird. So you turn the kilohertz way up, way up, and there's no latency. So it sounds fine, and it doesn't make me feel weird. But that makes the file much bigger. So you have to find the middle ground. And that's what I was doing. That's what I did. And that's where I'm at, to the bayou and back. I think I have it figured out, and I think I don't have to deal with it anymore. So,
You know what it is, bitch.
Pussy.
So now we're good to go, dude. Real quick. Yeah, I had Angelina on. This is her intro. I have worked with Angelina for a long time. I think 2.5 years I've worked with Angelina, and she's asked for a long time to come onto the podcast, and I've been putting it off, and I don't, there's no reason why. I just never had her on, but eventually I was like, you know what? Let's do an episode. And we did, and it was good, dude. It was a fun episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was last week. Even though last week's hasn't even come out yet. Yeah, dude, it was a good episode. I will likely have her on again. So that's cool, man. And maybe more coworkers will come on. We'll see, dude. We will see. I got a new angle, so new things are happening. I'm going to have a closer up angle. I figure for the solo episodes, I can get the camera a little bit closer. And there's still a little bit of a latency issue, but it's not throwing me off too bad. Ableton is still recording, so we're good to go, baby girl. Where you at? Let's see, dude. What happened? Wow, saying already too much. Niancom, I think that's the name of the company. The company who made Pokemon Go. They came out with an article on their website saying that they are in fact using the app to map locations. They're taking your information to map these locations. And their justification for it is they're trying to create a very accurate artificial reality. They're trying to enhance games and come out with more enhanced games and glasses and goggles and fucking sex toys or whatever. They're trying to do a lot with it. But this guy, I don't remember his name. I just read the article too. He came out with an article saying that that company, Niancom, or N, Niancom.
For the shrimp.
They are actually owned. Okay, I don't know who owns them, but they are in cahoots with the CIA, and I think Google has a part in them. But anyways, this guy's theory is that they're not, the reason they're tracking your information isn't completely justified because they think they're using it for no good, brother. And they have your information, they have where you've been, where you are, how long you were and are, the distance between those two things, what you look like, and who you are. So that's pretty cool. And I never got into Pokemon Go. I thought it was kind of boring because, you know, I play PlayStation, right? I play fun games. So I just thought that was interesting, dude. What else about it? But maybe they come out with some cool artificial reality games. And apparently, like, us as humans, we know, like, we can look at the front of a building and kind of imagine the back of it. But machines have a really hard time doing that. Like a harder time than you would think. It's actually one of the hardest things about AI is objects in their relation to space and time to the bayou and back. So what an app like Pokemon Go does is it maps out these locations, and there are trillions of inputs from users, and these trillions of inputs can help the machines map areas as accurately as possible so that they can maybe, you know, with the highest of hopes, see a location the way that a human does. Because the way that we process stuff is so advanced. And we don't think about it, dude. We're advanced. Our brains are the most supercomputers on Earth. Even though some of you, not my listeners, listen, if you're watching this video, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to whoever else. Wow, the camera's closer and I feel like I can point at it. This feels good, dude. I feel powerful. human brains are complex, and blah, 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 blah. I said that. Machines have a hard time. I said that. Some of us are dumb. That's the point I was making. And I just stopped myself from saying, I'm getting better. And the thing is, I forgot where I'm at. I'm just trying to kill time.
Put a little shrimp.
And
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
And the thing is, Thanksgiving is coming up. Just change the subject. For real though, what was I saying, dude? Yeah, they're just trying to map these areas as accurately as possible, and they're using these Pokemon Go users to do so. And it's like I said, the article they came out on their website, niacon.whatever.com, they say it's to enhance games and enhance their AI and enhance future games and goggles and vests, whatever they said. But this other guy whose name, who I already said I can't remember, he says otherwise. And he has all these points why, the head of Niacon was a Navy SEAL and part of the CIA, and on the board, on the head of the board of Niacon, all these shady ass things that I don't remember. And the real point I'm making is I can read an article and just forget everything that I read. That's why I barely read articles. And something I do almost every single time I read an article is I get 2/3 of the way through it, and then I scroll the rest of the way down to see how much longer I have, just to realize that I'm almost finished and I don't have that much longer to go. And deep down I knew it, but I checked anyways. And that's something I do every single time I read an article on my phone. So that's who I am. And you can comment below who you are and how you like to read articles. Also, like and share and subscribe.
Put a little shrimp.
So, what else do I have?
My name is Burt Macklin. I'm with the FBI.
Share it. Let's see. Thanksgiving is coming up, and I always forget. I know it's on a Thursday, but I always forget that it's coming up. And Thanksgiving is cool. I have the day off of work, and it's a fun meal, but it's always so many leftovers. And there's always so many different items on the menu the day of not Halloween, Jesus Christ, the day of Thanksgiving that, like, I do one bite of each thing and I'm full as hell. I'm so full. So that's the cool thing about it, is for 3 days you can have Thanksgiving leftovers, and on each of those 3 days you can have a completely different meal, with turkey or ham being like the protein. You can still have a different meal on each of those 3 days. But that 4th and 5th day of leftovers, they're pretty bad, right? The leftovers, they don't last long. Do any leftovers last that long, I guess, is the real question. But either way, it's here. And then Black Friday, which Black Friday used to be pretty cool, right? You'd go out at 3 a.m. with your mother. You and your mother would bond. You'd go to JCPenney and buy a jacket or whatever. You'd get some pants or like some undershirts or a wallet or socks. Whatever, dude. You know what JCPenney has. But you'd go out with your mom and your sister and you'd have a good time. But then they extended Black Friday to like the week. Or no, I can point right at the camera. That's going to get old fast. They extended it to Friday. Thursday. where Black Friday started on Thursday. And then like the year after that, it would be the week. And then, time goes on. I don't know. It's probably been 10 years. It's probably been much more than 2 years. Definitely like 12 or something. Because I remember doing the 3 a.m. thing in 2011 or 12. So time is weird. Space and time, by you and back. Shout out, Angelina. Got you. I won that. 1,090. They extended it to the week. And then now it's like I've been getting Black Friday emails for like the month. So Black Friday isn't even a thing. It's just holiday sales now. And they still call it Black Friday, but it's just holiday sales. That's all it is now. The competition of companies has just dissolved the magic of Black Friday. It's not a thing anymore because of the competition. So listen, if I were president, I would make it law that Black Friday sales have to be the Friday after Thanksgiving as it started. So that's something, because the sales are crazy. Like, I want to buy speakers for my record player and a new needle. I still need a new needle. I haven't listened to Chromacopia on vinyl because I need a new needle. My needle's worn out and it doesn't sound that great and blah, blah, blah. I said all this already. I also just bought Led Zeppelin 3 last Monday, which has Since I've Been Loving You on it and a lot of other great songs. But if I'm being honest, Since I've Been Loving You is my favorite song on the album. And Gallows Pole is cool. Anyways, Since I've Been Loving You is on that album. And it's my favorite song on the album, dude.
Little shrimp.
So, what was I saying? Black Friday, dude. It should be the Friday after Thanksgiving and that's it. And then the rest of the time can be holiday sales. Cool, they're holiday sales. But Black Friday sales should be on a Friday. It should start on a Friday, end on a fucking Saturday, I guess, or late Friday. So that's how I feel about Black Friday. I hate it, but also the sales are cool. And also I can knock out some gifts. I haven't bought a single gift yet. I hit a deer. My credit card's not crazy. I owe less than $100, dude. My credit card is not crazy at all. But I did buy Tyler, the Creator tickets on Afterpay, and it was a lot, dude. It was a lot. Guess how much they are? It's a little more than that. So paying those off on Afterpay. Let's see. I was sick for a day. I had a cold, or could have been AIDS or something. I don't know. I had something and I didn't feel good. I took a day off of work. My eyes wouldn't stop watering. Not because I was crying because I was sick, but just because my sinuses were very inflamed. Because that's how you spell that word. They're not in the flames. They're in it. So before you know it, Christmas is going to be here. It's already almost December. It's almost 2025. I keep hearing the term Project 2025. Don't really know what it is. People are scared about it. Apparently, President Biden or whoever, they sent some missiles over to the Ukraine, and they are intercontinental missiles that they launched. So that's cool. We are that much closer to World War III. They are missiles that are capable of nuclear power, but they were not nuclear, but they could be. That was the first time they've ever been launched in Earth's history that we know of. And false alarm. And it is...
Little shrimp.
And what was I saying? That was the first time in Earth's history that they have been launched. So, the future, baby. We're living in the future. And, hopefully we don't go into World War III and we can all grow up and have kids and families and shit like that and a wife before I have to learn how to dig a foxhole and shoot a machine gun, brother, because, you know, the former is a much better option than the latter. And I just learned what those two words meant. I always knew what they meant, but I always got them mixed up. So that's where I'm at with that. Where we at? Doesn't matter. Let's see. My Achilles feels better and not a fucking video diary, brother. I watched Let's Start a Cult. It's a movie by Stavros Halkias, who is a hilarious comedian. If you haven't seen him, look him up. He has specials on YouTube. He's so funny. He's a fat Greek guy. He's very funny. But he has this movie, Let's Start a Cult, and it's VOD pretty much anywhere. Video on demand. You can buy it or rent it. I bought it because I'm fancy. I bought it on Apple TV. I almost said Apple Music. That would have been wrong, brother. I don't want to be wrong. I can't stop, dude. The camera's so close and all I want to do is point at it. I hope I'm still recording. I'm going to check. Actually, let's see where we're at, dude. Let's fuck the focus up. You know what's up. You know where I'm at. You know how I be. What's up, dude? What is up, dude?
Chromacopia.
Still listening to it. What was I saying? Let's Start a Cult. Hour and a half, dude. I think it's an hour and 29 minutes. But it was a nice, let's see. It was just a nice throwback to a classic comedy movie that's like, there's no real moral. There's no real points. You don't learn anything. There's no agenda. It's just jokes. And it made me laugh hard, dude. I liked it a lot. Watched it 2 times. Once because I wanted to watch it, and the second time because I was bored. I put something on for background noise. Ended up paying attention to it and watching it in full, dude. Loved it. Love it. And gonna love it. So that's where I'm at with that. You should at least rent it. I think it's $6 to rent on Apple TV and Amazon. So I bought it. It was $12 to buy it. And I thought, why not, dude? I want to support comedy movies because I like comedy movies and I want there to be more comedy movies. So that's what I did. Had a stuffy nose and been coughing up stuff. So that's cool. And I hope you guys like that. Real quick, dude. Kendrick Lamar came out with a new album and he didn't promote it at all. And I haven't even listened to the whole thing, but I've listened to most of it. It's pretty good. By pretty good, I mean awesome. It's fucking awesome, dude. And Kendrick, he's scary, kind of. He's kind of scary. I would not want to be on Kendrick's bad side because there's people who aren't even on his bad side who are catching the heat. And I would just hate to be like Lil Wayne. He's on the verge. There's a thin line between beefing with Kendrick and not beefing with Kendrick. And right now, Lil Wayne's on that line. I haven't seen any tweets today, so my perception might be delayed, kind of like my voice in my ears right now. But as of right now, my knowledge is he's okay. But, you know, who knows? A week from now, I might cut this into a clip, and then in 2 weeks when I'm ready to upload the clip might be outdated, like today's clip. And that's a callback, dude. Real quick. The album, what I've heard is awesome. Last night I went to Waffle House, and on the drive there, I listened to it, and on the drive home, I listened to it. And it was pretty good, dude. I loved it. It was awesome. I still mostly listen to Chromacopia. Also, Action Bronson, who is one of my favorites. He came out with a new album about a week and a half ago, and I've been trying to listen to that a few times to really get it into my head. Also awesome. And the thing about Action Bronson's music is he has, like, real instrumentals. Like, it's not just 808s and heavy kicks and claps. There is real musicianship on his albums. Like, I think he has a whole band. I think the band that he did a Tiny Desk concert with, well, my voice was cracked. I'm 31 now. I think the band that he did a tiny concert with is just his band that he uses to make beats. Like I don't know that for sure, but I've in my head that's the picture I painted, so that's what I'm gonna run with and promote on my podcast. And that's what his albums are, dude, is him making beats like that. And I'm here for it. I love it, dude. Young Mexico, who for sure has been on multiple Action Bronson albums, is fantastic. He plays mostly the saxophone. On the tiny desk, he plays some keyboard, but he is just awesome, dude. I followed him on Instagram, but I don't ever see his post. I don't know that he posts. But it's pretty cool. Super cool. Some would say awesome, dude. Anyways, this camera's closer to me, and I don't know how to act about it, dude. I got fucking clothes in the washer right now, dude. I'm out here, brother. Doing laundry today. Fuck it. I'm just gonna lean in the because I can't stop saying it, and it's just a way to get from one sentence to another when I'm doing the podcast. So I say You're gonna have to get over it because I'm over it and I'm leaning into it. And I want coffee right now, and I put a Zen in, and my mouth is too wet to do a podcast, and I have to pee also. I didn't pee before I started. I set this new camera angle up and I forgot to fucking pee, dude.
What a little shrimp.
So, what is this?
Try to kill my father, man. What? And play that.
Hold on.
Try to kill my father, man. What? And play that.
That's the shit I do like. There is some latency, and it's making me feels weird. Where are we at, dude? Where are you at? Comment where you're at right now in the comments on your computer or phone. Either one, I will accept. Like and subscribe and share. And shout out to my haters. So, love you guys just as much as the people who are not haters, and I hope you keep hating. So, lets me know I'm doing good and you're not. Real quick, dude, I'm going to shave my head. You know, the thing about shaving my head is large. My forehead is large, but it's not weird. It's just big. So, I have to learn how to taper my sideburns. I learned on YouTube last night right before bed that fading your beard and tapering your beard are different. So, I need to learn how to do it, but the thing is, there's not, you look up tutorials and a lot of them are not super fucking clear. They're like, you do this, and then they do it. It's like John Mayer giving a guitar lesson. He's like, you just do this. And then he plays something crazy, and then he's like, that's it. But it's like, bro, I need you to slow down. I need you to go step by step, and I need you to talk through it and explain it. That's what these barbers do. They're like, you just do this, and then you close it, and then you open it, number 2, number 1, and then you do it, and then that's it, and then the client likes it, and you're good, and you're like, bro, like, I need you to slow down, I need you to do step by step, and I need you to talk through it, dude, because I'm lost right now. I'm fucking lost. So that's all the tutorials I've seen, and I'm going to shave my head because this, where I'm losing my hair, is just starting to be too much. Also, I would like to wear a hat sometimes. And the thing about shaving your head is you can't wear a hat for like a year. Because you can't shave your head and then seem like you're ashamed of it. Ashaved of it, if you will. So, you have to wear your bald head proudly. And you have to let people know, especially your haters. Shout out to my haters. You have to let them know that you're proud of it and you're not ashamed to be shaved. So, I want to shave my head, wait a year, at least 2 months, and then, be able to wear hats again because, like I said, I do have a big head. So, a lot of my hats, if I have just a little bit of hair, dude, just a little bit of hair, I can't wear them. And I have like a whole wall of hats. I think you can see like 2 right now in this frame, but I have a whole wall of hats. Some of them I've never worn once. I mean, I tried them on, but that was it, dude. And I want to do more than try it on. I want to wear it to fucking Walmart and Ingles, which are the main places I go is the grocery shop. And that's it, dude. I want to wear hats and I want to shave my head. I also need to buy clippers. Don't have clippers. There's like some in my house, but they're as old as me and my siblings. So they're not sharp anymore. Not sharp enough to do like a precise taper. And yeah, dude, that's where I'm at with my hairline. So in case you are wondering how I feel about my hairline or if I ever notice it, I do, and I'm ready to shave it. So I know sometimes my hairline gets caught in the camera angle, and I'm ready for it to be gone. So that's how I feel about it, and I feel good about it. Whenever I bring it up to people in person, they're like, "Nah, dude, your hairline is fine," and it's like, dude, come on, stop. Don't, like, I know what I look like. I know my forehead and this hairline and the bags under my eyes. Like, I'm aware of what I look like. I'm still cute, bitch. Like, I know I'm cute, but like, come on, dude. Don't lie to me. I don't lie to me. Why are you lying to me? Don't do that. Do you lie to yourself or are you trying to make me feel good right now? Because when I say I'm thinking about shaving my head, I'm not looking for you to try and make me feel good. I'm just being open and honest, brother. So that's where I'm at on that. I might have some more guests on, and did I cover everything? Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. I did. And yeah, dude, that's where I'm at. And thank you guys for being here. I love you guys so much. You guys are literally the fucking best. I hope this new camera angle isn't fucked up. If it's not, dude, I'm gonna keep it where it's at and keep pointing it, you know, at least for solo episodes. But that's it, dude. I love you guys. Said that already. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and like, and share it. And stay black and beautiful. Make your bed, brush your teeth. Like I said, I don't fucking care when you wake up. Make that bed up, brother. Get that ass right in the morning or evening. Or afternoon, because there's 3 parts to a day. 3 square parts of a day. So, trying to think if I missed anything. No. I just got distracted by our little dog outside digging. She's a menace to society, and she's a real problem. So, also we have a new cat. It's getting cold outside. This cat's begging for food. We'll keep feeding her. So we'll probably end up adopting her because we don't want her to freeze to death. I'm calling it now. Shout out to my mother. She's a sweet cat too. Anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Bye.
Now, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time! I didn't think so. 今日はこれまでにしましょう。